Hey everyone, it's Diecast here. Today we have an interesting video because we're going to be opening up a bunch of Matchbox. Some interesting pieces here that I've never really seen before, and I'm still relatively new to the Matchbox game, especially this Matchbox premium stuff. So this should be pretty interesting here. I'll show you what we got before we look at everything up close. And a couple little bonus pieces too. So let's get to looking at the cars on the left here. Sorry about my light, it's the best way I could do it here. We have this Hazard Squad. This one should be interesting. Can I read here? I believe it is New York, right? FDNY, yep. So this is an interesting piece. I believe it is a metal body, plastic base. The new ones, I believe, are plastic body. I don't know. We'll look at that in a minute. This should be an interesting comparison too. Actually, before I get into it, this one is, because this thing's really quite heavy. Copyright date of 2015 on that. This International WorkStar is a really cool tooling. This is interesting because I didn't know they swapped this. So this is a plastic body. The other one over there is a metal body. So it'll be interesting to compare that. This is 2013. I don't know where that is exactly. Some of these, the print's so small I can't really read it. And then there's this one here, which is a metal body version. I don't know when they stopped doing that. 2009 is the one on this. So somewhere around then, I'm thinking. And we got a couple of pieces in the back, which I'll show that are from my collection already, to compare and show off what I have already for these toolings that I'm going to be opening up and adding to that tooling catalog. And then we have some premiums here. These are interesting. I've never seen these before, and I'm still relatively new to Matchbox, and I don't know a lot about what's been released because unfortunately in Canada we don't get half of the stuff that the States does. So we have this one here, which is the what's it called again? The Hazard Squad. So this should be pretty cool to open up. Does it say where? I swear I read on it. Like, there's no way I can read that. California, maybe, something like that. And then we got this one here. Aurora. And then this one here, which I can't read. I think I read it was Albuquerque, right? It says on the hood, Albuquerque, something like that. Anyways. Let me move a couple pieces here. Get everything look at here up close. Go. All right. So, if we're going to look at some of these bonus pieces first that are not Matchbox, but I'm not going to make a separate video on them. We have two pieces. There's this guy gave me this for free. It's a motor mag, or Motor Works by Maisto. I don't know why I couldn't say that. This appears to be some sort of F-150. I'm thinking like in '89. So related to this video because it is a fire vehicle. And this one was going to be a little bit tricky to open just because it seems like sacrilege to open this. This is the Majorette. It appears to be some sort of Range Rover, Land Rover, whatever, fire department as well, and almost near perfect packaging from Majorette. I don't really collect Majorette, but there are some cooler, older vintage releases that I'm quite enjoying, and I might collect them, but I'm not going to go too crazy with Majorette. I saw the copyright date here, 1990, I believe, is the copyright date on this, so quite old. And that Maisto was 97. Dang, I didn't know it was that old. Let me just rip this open here. The packaging's garbage on that. So this is quite interesting. Does it have any moving pieces? Just one. So this is kind of neat. It's kind of interesting. I don't collect Maystone at all, but I do like this generation of F-150 because my grandfather has 96 and he's had it since new. So this is very similar to that. The only moving part is this, but it's still pretty cool. The base is meh, kind of whatever looking, but it is plastic. These not rubber tires, right? Yeah, these are just like cold mold wheels. Metal body though. Still pretty cool piece. I'm alright with that. And this is going to be difficult to open because like I said, this majorette packaging is near mint. But that's the rule. If it's in my collection, it's got to be opened. Ooh. You can hear how that opened. It was just destined to be opened. Just cracked right open there. And majorette packaging is super flimsy, so it's no wonder that the packaging on a lot of cars is not mint. Let's look at this trailer first. It's kind of neat. Plastic top. Quite delicate. Got some debris on it. I don't know what's going on here. It's a plastic top, metal base, plastic wheels. Pretty cool. I'm afraid to break this ladder off. I don't know if it comes off on this. No, I don't think so. So there's that. And then there's the part where you can attach that. It's actually metal. Yeah. So on the actual vehicle, it is... Does that suspension? Oh, it does. It's a really good suspension too. So there's that. I really like this. I got this for dirt cheap. So it's a Range Rover, metal on metal construction, plastic wheels. This is a really neat piece to add to the collection. There is some, like I said, some older majorette toolings that I quite enjoy. I won't go crazy with them, spend big money on it or anything, but the occasional one here and there. The scale of it's not horrible. I don't think it's 1/64. I think it's a bit bigger, but I think it's close. There's the base there. Kind of goofy looking, but that's suspensions. Gotta be careful of that ladder. I like the suspension a lot. Let's move this here. Get that attached. How do I even attach this thing? Huh, I don't even know how to attach that trailer because there's like not a proper way to attach it. But anyways, if we're gonna open up the main lines, let's open up the main lines quick, and then we'll compare them. I'll open this Hazard Squad first. Hopefully they don't roll off. Right? Yeah, metal body, plastic base. Please don't roll off. I've been going pretty crazy with Matchbox lately, and I like a lot of these more utility type vehicles and police and all that kind of stuff, especially for Greenlight too. Trying to find any older utility vehicles, it's very difficult. Some of them can be very expensive. I got all these for dirt cheap though. Next one. Well, you know what? No, let's compare this one actually first before we go too crazy. So there's that Hazard Squad. So yeah, they did switch it. I don't know what year, because I think I said it was 2015 was the copyright date on this release, and this is a recent release. I don't know, a year or two, maybe this year. I can't remember. And this is a plastic body, metal base. It should actually say on the bottom, isn't it? Let me see. Pretty sure. No, just says 2009 on both of them. I was hoping it would say. But that other one that has a metal top or metal body is significantly heavier, as it should be, because it's a lot of metal. That's still a pretty cool release. I like this one a lot too. They're not clearly not to scale, but once you get them all together, they look pretty cool together. And yeah, I believe this one was just a standard mainline. And then there's this one, which was the 5-pack. So these are the only ones I have so far. Yeah. So there's that. The next one we're going to be looking at is the International WorkStar. So this is the one I'm going to be showing you right now is the yellow plastic body one. So plastic body, but it has lots of chrome, so that's pretty good. Please don't roll off. It's still pretty cool. I mean, I don't obviously be better with a metal body, but it's not that big of a deal, honestly. It looks pretty good. Just trying to make sure this thing doesn't fall off. The next one we'll open up is the metal body version, and then we'll compare it to the other one here that I have. So I don't have a lot of these. I'm working on it. Will I get every version? Probably not. But I'll do what I can when they show up, because they don't show up very often. So there's that one. And then here's the metal body version. A lot better. Significantly heavier, of course. Just like the other one. Very classic red on white. That's pretty cool. I'm happy to have that one. Like I said, the copyright date on that one was 2009. So let me see if I can put them both on here without them falling off. And then you can really see the difference. For a plastic body, it's not that bad. If I can reach around, I'll grab the, actually this will be an even better comparison. So this is the other version that I have, is a plastic body. This one came out recently, I don't know when, but recently. You can really tell the difference. What shall I open next? Let's try to move some stuff out of the way. I guess I should open the Hazard Squad earlier, but that's whatever. Oh wow. This one's already kind of opened. It's a good thing I'm a loose collector. So, here's the other Hazard Squad. And I have no idea what these are worth, actually. I just know I got them dirt cheap. Let's get those out of the way. So here's this Hazard Squad. Metal body, plastic base, chrome, all the good details, full tampo work, all that good stuff. And you do get rubber tires. So that's pretty good. Yeah, that's a really awesome piece. Just like I said, having these all together, lined up, it looks really cool. Next, we'll look at this one here. I actually don't even know the name of this. I think it's just called Fire Engine. I don't even know. Let me open it here. Is it called Fire Engine? I'm pretty sure. It's hard to read with this chrome base. Yep. Just Fire Engine. This one's kind of interesting because I don't know. I'm pretty sure these all have licensed decos, or a lot of these premium ones do. It's from Aurora. Same construction. Chrome-based plastic, rubber tires, metal body. Tons of detail. These are really, really cool pieces. I'm curious to know how many of these superhero whatever collection vehicles they made, because I'd like to get all of them for sure. But yeah, this is from Aurora. I have no idea where that is. I'm assuming it's in the States, but it's kind of interesting because they do have an Aurora in Ontario, Canada, where I live not far from. So it's kind of interesting that they have that. I love the details on the front. Just look at all that. And the last one we'll take a look at, because I don't actually have any, I don't believe when I was looking through my collection that I have any other examples of this tooling. Which is kind of unfortunate because it's a good tooling. The last one we're going to be looking at, I don't even know what this is called. Wow, it's quite heavy though. 53 Mac B model. That's what it says. So this next one is a very vintage looking fire truck. Same construction as the other ones. This was really cool and white. I don't have an example of this tooling, I don't think. No. No, not that I know of. But still, a really awesome piece. I do have one that's kind of similar, but clearly much more modern. It's not even close to the same year. I'll show you that in a minute. I'm just lining up these trucks here so I can show you while you look at that one. So there's this one here, which is the closest thing I have, which I know is not the same by any means, but it's kind of sort of the same look. Just trying to get these out of the way. That's pretty cool. This one here. Oh, it's actually Aurora. Huh, I did not know that. Interesting. Did not know that. Yeah, that's from a standard mainline, I believe. So let me move this here. If you give me just a moment, I am lining them all up. Get this out of here. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. And there's all those. See if my camera focus. There we go. So that is it. Just well, a little longer video. I tend to make these videos a little longer than I anticipate, but I get rambling on. Anyways, thank you for watching.